Hey guys, Mike's here and welcome to LFCs of the Week. This idea was originally introduced by Metapod, hoping to get all those LFC players into teams rather than just sitting on the forums teamless. He did the written version, which can be found in the description below if you want to have a read, but I thought I'd do a bit of a video version. You can just turn it on, have a listen to it. So yeah, let's get things started. First up, I'm going to go with all the players that are LFC. We do have a bit of a list. So there is an annotation to skip all the way to the teams that are LFM if you want to have a look and skip straight away. But yeah, first up we have Perfect Snipe, former member of Team Overture, who has participated in the CGO Season 2 finals. He's definitely a player that can hold his own and is a good pickup for any team aiming for top CGO. Next we have Toxicides, another top level CGO player in my opinion. He's a dedicated player, puts the time in, and he could easily perform and achieve a high CGO placing with the right team. His recent teams have been Anguish and Heartless. Next is XX Toro XX. He's a new player to try out Gizor competitive. I'm not too sure on his skill level, I've never played with him personally, but I think he'd fit in with a newer kind of team, one of those teams that are just a bunch of new players wanting to learn the game and learn along with your mistakes. Another player is Hades, also now known as the Prive, I think if that's right. He's a beast of a player. He's able to hold his own in CGI. Quite frankly, I'm surprised this guy hasn't even been picked up yet. To my knowledge anyway. Previous teams being obscure, and I think he was in Excel a bit as well, but I'm not too sure about that. He's definitely a pickup for any top team. Top teams in CGI should be picking this guy up. Next up we have Breeze Logistic. I haven't played with him personally, but from what I hear he's a capable player that can hold his own in the higher half of CGO. His most recent team was Genetic. Red Rock Cod. He's a player with a lot of determination to get better and to stick with a dedicated team. Okay, he can hold his own and will definitely make a great addition to any top CGO team. Next up we have Distortum. I think I said that right. A player I've never played competitive with before personally. However, from occasions in public matches when I've run into the guy, he's a player with potential. He can definitely hold his own in the top half of the CGO ladder. It's always great seeing new players join up. NZ Styles being one of them. Never played with the guy personally, but his enthusiasm to try and play the game, I would imagine he'd be very eager to learn and could definitely fit in with the right team of new players looking to join in on competitive action. Now we got Luminates. I don't think he made an LFC thread being that he is LFC, but I'm pretty sure he's currently not in the team, but I thought I'd include him in here anyway. He's a beast of a player and he can easily hold his own in top CGO. Another beast of a player is Milky Exo. He's a machine of a player and he's just finished playing with Team Virus, also known as Revenant or Downpour. He's participated in CGI and he's definitely good potential for a top CGO team or maybe even bottom CGI team with the right work. Next up we have RGX Desire, player coming back into competitive after taking a break for a while. With the right team he could definitely hold his own sitting up high in that CGO ladder. Next, another machine is named Craze QZ or Craze X. I don't know how you want to say it. I call it both ways. I just say Craze. But he's previously played competitive early on. I've personally played with him. I think his previous teams were Genocide early on in the ladder. He's back and more determined than ever to show everybody what he's got. Definitely a beast to be going high places in time in my opinion. He just needs to find the right team that's dedicated as he is. Made in Oz, another player I don't know much about. He's a newish kind of player. I haven't really seen him recently, just sort of coming on, just recent. He can hold his own. I think I've played with him in a doubles match and definitely could hold his own. Has a few things to learn, of course, but that comes to the territory with even these new players and even more experienced players. Everyone has stuff to learn. But with the right team, he could go far. Another beast on the market would be Dazzler. Previously playing for Reborn, Excel and other various strong teams, this guy has proven to be in the top. Easily CGI material. Pick this guy up. Last but not least of the LFC players, we have Zen ET. Think I said that right. Haven't played with this guy much, however he has been playing for various teams in the past, I think since April, and he knows what he's doing. He knows the call-outs, he knows how to play competitive. He's definitely a good pickup for a team which wants to grow as a team and progress up the CGO ladder. Now we'll move on to the teams that are actually looking for members, or otherwise known as LFM. First up, we have Sworn to Fight, a great bunch of blokes. Their lineup includes Kojic, Violence, Death, Trial by Fire, and Tweakdom. A lot of potential are in these boys, and recruits to this team will definitely progress alongside them. I see these boys going huge in the next couple of weeks and months. Team Fusion is another team with lots of potential. Their roster consists of Hemi Barracuda, Holden 96, No Tricks, Downer, and Lord Pink Mist. I think I said that right. Definitely consider these guys. I'm sure they'll progress up the ladder come Season 3, but they do need the right kind of members to make that happen. That could be you. Myth is currently a top CGO team, earning their name and proving that they can definitely hold their own against any teams around their skill level. Any players that you definitely need experience. Sorry about that little choke up mix up there. As I was saying, you definitely need experience and you need to be able to hold your own to apply with these guys and to roll with these guys. But I'm sure that any players LFC should definitely consider these guys. One of my favourite teams in all of this, Lax HB. Their drive and determination to keep coming back and sticking as a team no matter what always impresses me. If you want to get serious and stick in a team and improve as you go, definitely hit these guys up. You will learn so much from them and it will definitely be a good, worthwhile experience. Their lineup consists of Lockdog, Lucifer, Trooper, and Skepta Assassin. Skepta, whatever. Steve is a new team hitting the competitive scene. I like the name, but I think they might change it soon, once they figure out a lineup. Newer players take this opportunity, sign up with these guys. It will be a very good learning experience. Now we have Regulators, making their LFC up yesterday. What can I say about these guys? Their passion, their determination, their playing style. They play by the book, they play with skill, they tear up and they've made their name. Definitely having some fun experiences versing these guys. Any experienced players looking to join these guys, learn a bunch from these guys and improve dramatically, apply and see what you can do. They're top quality players. Their lineup, I'm pretty sure, going into Season 3 will be Germs, Eviction, Betrayed and Chicken, but don't take my word for it, I could be wrong. Another team LFM would be Team Immortals. They've just recently gone LFC. They have made it into Season 2 CGO finals and making a few upsets, taking out my team in the finals and knocking us out. They are needing one more member, so if you've got a bit of experience under your belt, definitely apply to these guys. Help make their team stronger. Another one of my favourites, the Dynamic Boys. Another bunch of great blokes which absolutely tear up at this game. Expected to go CGI next season. I believe they're in need of one more member to fill in a sub role. I'm not too sure, boys. Let me know if I am right in this. But yeah, experience is a necessity to roll with these guys. You definitely want to be on their level and just roll with these guys. You need a bit of experience under your belt. You need to know what you're doing. But yeah, if you feel that, then apply. Their lineup consists of Bus, Kinsey, OnPoint, Frey, and Hayabusa. Remember, nobody's perfect. I may have missed somebody. I did do quite a bit of a look and search in the recruiting section, which you can find in the description below and on your screen, to all the players LFM and teams LFM and players LFC. But I may have missed someone. If I did miss someone, let me know, and I'll include you into the next video if you haven't found a team by then. And I hopefully aim to get these out every Sunday, at the beginning of each week, and hopefully it pays off. Hopefully we see more players get into teams, more teams getting filled, and more teams joining, more players and teams joining competitive. Also, to you new players, don't be afraid to start up a new team with some other players that are LFC. You may find it a bit of a harder task, and you may say, "Oh, I don't really want to put in that effort," but it may pay off, and it's definitely worth the risk. Competitive is a great experience, especially it's better than just sitting there saying, "I want to play competitive," and then just sit there not being in a team for like 2 months. But yeah, if you need any help with it, I'm sure you can find many people here that would be willing to help you guys out. So all you need to do is ask. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Remember to stay tuned with all the Gal Oz and Z media on our Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube channels, which can all be found in the description below. Remember to subscribe, tweet about it, share this video around, and hopefully it pays off, like I said. Peace out.